my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the noise. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hatin' by his toe. Make him tic-tac like he tap dancing at a show. Get him on the weekend, that's the X and the O. That be talking no do. They running around, they only ducked up goose. They
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now,
it has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And now, the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
2 on the clock. Here's Williams. With the clock winding down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Celtics on offense. Inside, here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Count the basket.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Williams passes to Tatum. It's another look. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
We see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take them. That time, knocks down to Jay.
Horford against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smart against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart goes in.
That's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open.
Tatum draws the double. To the middle, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And that's a little lack of... fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Smart against Curry. Takes the three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
That's just a wrap. Right there, no matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on. Got out there during the final.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is a special player. It might be a special night for Curry.
To Muscala. It's White on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Poole.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
White, good.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
They double-team Brogdon. On the wing, Williams takes a three. The shot will not fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. From deep, Green. And another three for Golden State.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Gary Payton has checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got 22 points.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
To the left side wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams passes to Hauser. Fires the three. Williams' shot is off. Warriors leading by 17. Lets it fly. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Payton. And now... ...24 points for Stephen Curry.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Curry outside. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, get ready to move. And welcome out.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
That's one of the toughest shots in the NBA to stop. And if Dante's able to pull up consistently like that, it's going to open up some things offensively.
Talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware. That's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop. High school back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Tatum grinding inside.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. 17-point game. Here's Smart. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Thompson inside the line. And the Warriors miss again.
Celtics call timeout.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health number one. Everything else comes after that.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Looney.
Warriors Junior.
Celtics trail by 17. Passes it to Horford. And the jump by Horford.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
A three-pointer. Wiggins gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Brown kicks to Horford. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Horford no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Celtics trail by 21. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Robert Williams. David?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Double team on Williams. To the left wing. Hauser the pass to White. Here's Muscala. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Kuminga. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. The Celtics shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Williams looking around. And White picks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Here's Hauser. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Basket good.
And Poole up ahead of the defense on that pull-up in a hurry.
Celtics trail by 21. Outside Williams. The three. It's rebounded by Payton. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Golden State. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Brogdon against Payton. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution for your Warriors. Kevon Looney. Stephen Curry.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Brogdon. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top. Shut.
Thanks very much,
32.
Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right there, but that's a big one.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. They can't create for themselves in the second half. Things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Tatum wide open. He fires one from outside off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Smart wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smart misses. Here's Golden State now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brown the pass to Smart. For 3. And it's Brown missing. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Offensive rebound. Moves back up, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
Well, Draymond doesn't just come down with the rebound. He goes right back up aggressively to score.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Smart finds Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for Williams. Tatum, that's for 2. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
He's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Here's Tatum. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and taken away by Brown. It's stolen by Green. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom, so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. So the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good. Green.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Warriors.
It's Curry outside. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. The team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From deep, Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 48.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Curry looking around. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got White. Williams is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Lots of room. He's off on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Brogdon, he's checked in for Pritchard.
For the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
Payton against Brogdon. They double-team Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Warriors shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hauser. Gets it to fall from the right block. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Curry from deep three-point land. Warriors the rebound. Shots good by Iguodala.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
A shot by Williams, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Curry's shot is off. Boston's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Poole's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's White. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Poole, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Hauser, defended by Kuminga. Hauser misses. And the Warriors with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Takes it from 10, and he gets the bucket.
Derek White.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's Poole for 3. Hands it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
White against Poole. And it's White missing. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Iguodala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And check out Iguodala answering the inside defense with some relentless effort, just making it difficult to stop him clean.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Lamb comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Jordan Poole. And then for Boston, Luke Cornett comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Griffin in for Grant Williams. Outside White. The 9-foot shot. Off the left rim and out. Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Here's Lamb. Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Pretty effective floater there. Most point guards in the league have one of those in their bag of tricks. This time it's Brogdon.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Got a piece of it. Outside, White. Brogdon outside. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Looney. No good on the triple. Celtic shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Hauser, defended by Looney. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. And a miss there on the triple. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And so here is Golden State. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer, and another basket for Golden State.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
32 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Iguodala outside, sinks the triple.
A decent shooter from deep. The key for Iguodala is shooting with confidence from there.
The pass to Pritchard, to the inside. Cornette, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
The defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. This crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on.